Welcome back to Unstoppable Daily. I'm your host, Jasmine Partita, and as a social media strategist, I want you to know that I've led campaigns for brands and entrepreneurs, political campaigns. All of this has been responsible for billions in revenue over my 17 years working in the industry. I started taking people viral in 2014. And I say all this up front because I want you to understand that I truly understand this topic from so many different angles. I personally have had posts hit over 10 million. And today's topic is one of those glossy myths that from a distance look so beautiful, but it'll actually lead you to quietly wonder why your bank account does not match the dream. We're talking about virality and how businesses rely on going viral to scale their business. So imagine this. You wake up, glance at your phone, and the notifications are just stacked like a slot machine that finally hit. Your reel is screaming, your follower count is racing. People you have never met are commenting, sharing, stitching, duetting, reacting. For a moment, it feels like you can see your future. And here's the part nobody shows you in the highlight reel. Your checkout is quiet. Your inbox is silent. Your calendar is empty. The attention was real. The sales were not. Consider this. If a post of yours exploded tomorrow, would your business be ready to catch the attention and convert it into money, clients, and long-term momentum? Most people, if they are being honest, would say no. They're set up to handle between 5 and 20 leads a week, seems to be pretty standard, not thousands. Virality is not a business model, it's a spotlight. It will show the world what you already built. And if what you built is thin, the spotlight doesn't add depth to that. It only makes those gaps easier to see. So let's use a simple metaphor for a second because it really gets at the heart of the anxiety that people are living with. Putting the success of your business on a single viral post is like risking your house on a lottery ticket. Yes, people win the lottery. You can read the article and daydream about it all night if you want. But do you really want to live with that kind of constant pressure? That itch that says, maybe today is the day, maybe next week, maybe the week after, maybe this trend or this audio is finally going to get my business out there. Or would you rather guarantee that your business pays you predictably because your offers, systems, and positioning do not depend on luck? I always say there's 3 ways to go viral: the right way, the wrong way, and by accident. And I'm going to break that down. When it happens by accident, it's usually the worst outcome. You posted something light or throwaway, something you really did not think about, and you just threw the post up really fast, and you really didn't think through it at all, and it caught fire, and you never meant for it to. Now your DMs are chaotic, your comments are noisy, you have attention for this wrong idea. In today's climate, an accidentally viral post comes with very real risk that is not theoretical. You've got trolls, pile-on, doxing, people who have no context for you or your work suddenly feel licensed to define you. Your time goes into crisis management rather than client delivery or business growth. You did not ask for it, you were not ready for it, and it can cost you days or weeks of focus to clean up. When you go viral the wrong way, it looks a little better from the outside, but still hurts. This is where you get the views, maybe even millions of them, but those views are not connected to your expertise or your offer. You're visible for a moment, but when the moment passes, the people who saw you do not connect you to a solution they want to pay for. They do not even remember your name because you did not anchor their attention with your positioning. I see this with entrepreneurs who jump on a trend or a funny topic all the time. It goes wide, fills the room with applause, but the revenue report looks the same as it did last month. It's a harsh lesson that many people repeat because the applause is addictive, and they're hoping the next applause will get them the sales they need. The right way to go viral is very different. It's not an accident. The right way is targeted. The content that travels wide is a true expression of who you are and positions you as an authority. It speaks directly to the people you want to serve. It's a viral post that makes a clear connection from the idea of the content piece to your offer. And on the back end, your business is ready to catch this surge. Your links are pointed to the logical next step. Your calendar is ready to accept bookings. Your email capture is set, and your onboarding can handle volume. When the right audience sees your message and the system is ready, A viral wave does not just make noise, it's now driving sales, leads, reputable growth. And notice what that requires. It requires your business to be healthy before the spike in visibility. It requires that your content reflect who you are and what you sell. It requires that your offers be defined, your prices be clear, and your buyer journey be simple enough that if a stranger walked into it, they can walk through it without meeting any friction. A viral post cannot do that work for you. It can only multiply whatever is there. If you have depth, virality reveals it. If you have gaps, it exposes it. And there's another cost that we need to talk about. It's just very real. The human cost of chasing a viral moment as a plan. When entrepreneurs decide that their success depends on hitting that magic post, they change how they show up. Every idea is weighted against the fantasy of mass appeal. Every caption is written to attract a crowd rather than speak to a buyer. People start checking analytics like a reflex. Every hour, they're checking to see what the verdict is. Good day, bad day. Today I was unworthy. Today I didn't make it. All these hanging up on numbers. It's a very unhealthy measurement for your business. Platforms reward attention. They do not guarantee conversion. So when you attach your self-worth to visibility, you are trying to build a business that will keep you anxious even when you are doing well. This is doubly true given that trends and algorithms change constantly. A sound that worked last month will fall totally flat this time. Format cycle, features come and go. The only way to ride all of these waves is to be anchored in who you serve, who you are, and how your content leads people into a purchase path. That's it. Clarity is the only way through it. And again, I've been doing this for 17 years. I have seen people try all sorts of different journeys to try to get through social media trends and waves. The only thing that will get you through in the long term to scale is true clarity and being focused on that North Star of where you want to go. I want you to hear how this sounds when it's working, okay? So instead of posting for views and hoping to get comments or likes, you are publishing with purpose. A short video teaches a real point from your framework, not a generic tip. There's a call to action that invites people to the next step in your offer ladder. They go to that link in bio. They land on a page that matches the promise you just made in that video. The page captures their email or prompts them for a booking, and the follow-up sequence is already written and automated for these people. So the post travels farther than usual. You're not scrambling. They're going through the same journey, all of them. If it does not travel, you still win. If you still not get high views, you still win. If a couple of people click on your link in bio and start going into your funnel, your sales journey, you've already gained some traction. Now it's just scaling up that traction, but it's all working. It's just about scale now. When you set up to scale, any surge of attention becomes fuel. Now that this is all clicking so fast, you can take as many leads as you want to. If you don't have those systems in place, it won't matter how great your viral video was. And I will explain to you my personal journey on this in a future podcast episode and tell you the story about how I went viral unexpectedly and lost an opportunity to catch 90,000 emails. I watch others go through it. I've been through it. I promise you, it is more common than you think, and it is rather devastating. So you want to have everything set and ready to go and scale. I also want to name the uncomfortable truth that this is just very true. Some people are just not set up emotionally for this kind of attention. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of attention on you, and it's hard to write off the negative comments about you. And how you get negative comments on any content you get. You might get a couple, maybe 5%, 10%. You would think that percentage would stay the same. So like if you get 100,000 views, it's still just 10%. It's not. It doubles or triples. You actually get a lot more negative attention the larger visibility you have. And a lot of people are not built or ready for that. This can trigger defensiveness, over-explaining, silence. This can trigger business owners to fight with people in the comment section. And none of it is scaling your business, and none of it is representing your business. Understand that the average viral post is about 72 hours of around-the-clock work, managing comments, responding, deleting, blocking, correcting people, all in real time. This is why I work with my clients to prep before going viral so they can define how they're going to respond when they are calm. versus reacting in stress and trying to respond to comments. So that's the last piece of going viral. I still truly believe in viral. I'm not anti-viral. I think there's a place for it. I think that there's a place for playful content for your business. What I am saying though is be intentional and thoughtful and do not rest the success of your business on it. So here's what I want you to do. This is your challenge for the day. Sit down and sketch out your buyer's journey. Pretend a stranger finds you. They find one of your videos or one of your pieces of content. Where do they go next? What decision are you asking for? What happens when they say yes? What happens when they say not yet? What does all of that look like? Do you have that already mapped out and working for your business? If any of that path is foggy, then that's your work. Clarity here is not a mindset trick. It is a revenue engine. You need to clean up one link in the chain at a time, or the entire thing is broken. So let me just close with a simple line that you can keep in your head whenever you feel the pull to chase the next big sound. Viral is a megaphone. It will only amplify what you have already built. If today's episode hit a nerve, do the exercise I just gave you. Tighten up your sales journey one link at a time, and then go find more tools and episodes at podcast.unstoppabledailywithjasmine.com. And I will see you tomorrow.